Right, I'm back. The internet went off. The whole of the building's internet went off. I had no idea what was going on, so sorry about that. I'll try and add part 2 as we go along, and then I'll see what we can do as we go. I'll see if I can put the link in for the failed bit.
Grace.
Okay.
Anne.
The internet went off, so my demo's just done. I'm trying to do a new one.
It did, didn't it? Yeah, because my music just stopped. Nothing else went off, just the internet.
Yeah, Grace and Anne.
Grace, Anne, and Jenny. And Jenny's possibly one other, but she's going to have to check with her friend tonight.
Wonderful,
okay.
Excellent. Thank you very
go.
much. Thank you. Wonderful. No. Right. I'm guessing most of you won't find this video now. So I will carry on with this as best I can and hope the internet doesn't go again. And but yeah, it's the whole of the building's internet went. Totally out of my control. And we'll see what we can do. So sorry about that. But that's why it's important to subscribe to our YouTube channel. No, this is a new... I've had to start a new stream because the whole of the internet went off in the building. So the stream ended. So this is a new stream. So all of the comments that were there are no longer there because this is a new stream. This is a second video. This is a part 2. So sorry about that. Absolute nightmare. But sadly I cannot control the internet. I wish I could. Right, I'm just going to paint this black. It's always for the most important areas as well, isn't it? But I had customers in the shop and yeah, nightmare. So I think it could be the weather that's causing the issues. Maybe, I don't know. But it's annoyed me now because it's set me back because it's taken far too long for me to try and get the stream going again. But never mind, nothing I can do. Just using black. Some trees there. And there's no way I haven't got the time to share the link again because it would be like nearly 12:30 by the time I've shared the link in all the places that I need to share it. So unfortunately it is an important lesson to subscribe to our channel. That's not me begging to subscribe. I think, you know, with internet issues, if you subscribe you should be notified that we've gone live again, perhaps. I don't know. But it is annoying, I know. Right, so that's black. I need to just get a little bit of the base of the castle back in before I put grass on. So annoying. Well, thank you. I've popped your name down. We've while I was downstairs, I'd also got like 5 people booking on. I've only got 12 spaces, so I've put your name down. The ladies in the cafe are quite interested. It'll be a fun night. Rosemary, are you coming to that as well? Did I see? I will. It's 7 till 9 on a Friday night, Friday the 9th. Thank you. Should be quite nice to do. Right, while I'm waiting for that grass to dry. I reckon we can sort that out instead, Sue, absolutely. Or mulled wine, maybe. I'm still mixing up my ochre, my black, my white to try and... Tea, well, we could do tea as well, absolutely. Just doing little flicks and lines within the wall here just to give it that solid stone feel. Oh, a hot chocolate. What's how you feel in December? Sadly, not that far away. So these are all random little flicks and lines. Honey rum. Nice. So just little lines and dabs. You don't want it too solid because you're going to bring it forward too much if not. And I'm conscious of the time now because we had that massive delay with the internet. So apologies about that. Do you know what? That's the first time that's happened since COVID. But I looked on the router and the router had gone off. Well, it was red, a red router. I might do a bit of gel pen work on this in a minute when it's dry. I can't ruin another gel pen. I've ruined enough. I need some thin black lines and then we'll just stipple a bit of grass on. So apologies for the chaos of this morning. We don't know why it went off. Right, so just doing a few little lines. So the difficulty is, if this was a blue sky, sadly we are at the mercy of the big tech, and I hate it. Absolutely hate it. Because I don't even like technology. I won't do too much more with this because I'm conscious of the time. But it's looking a bit more solid now, isn't it? So this one may not make it onto our website because it's going to be in 2 parts, which is going to be frustrating for everybody. Enough. So and I'm annoyed. I'm really annoyed that it happened, and it shouldn't happen. I think that'll do. Right, I'm just going to get the hairdryer. And I want a nice brush that's a little bit old. I want a big brush though for time. I'm nicking this from last night's oil class. So I want a nice greeny tone, but I'm going to use a little bit of ultramarine and a little bit of lemon yellow and a little bit of yellow ochre, because I want it quite a natural shade. So lemon yellow, yellow ochre, and then I'm just going to tap. If you don't make sure your black is dry underneath, that's all right, but it will just make your greens go darker. Yeah, brooding and spit. I should have done this for Halloween, perhaps, shouldn't I? Let's see how we carry on. Oh. Thank you very much. Been bought a cup of tea. That's nice. And a little biscuit. Look at that. So it's just a little bit more lemon yellow and yellow ochre. You're pretty good now anyway, Rosemary. 30 years. I'd have preferred the internet not going off and all of that stress. But never mind. Part of me wants to lighten it even more, but I'm eating my biscuit. It's a very nice biscuit, that. me just let it dry for a minute and I'll slurp my tea. It's interesting, isn't it? Because there's not a lot of components to this. It is just a sky, a background, a building, and a foreground. Hook into one. I think I do. I'll have to do one of my breathing, mindfulness breathing sessions. Let me even clean that brush. I've got like 15 of you online and then had to restart. No time to do anything else. I'm going to go with a bit more ochre. I haven't used any burnt sienna, so I'm going to use some of that now. I don't want hardly any water on here. So it's a sort of dry brush. Just for a bit of extra texture. So this is where the canvas paper works really well, because you've already got the texture of the canvas, and because I've not painted very heavily, I'm a bit happy with that. I think I need to do some more darker sections around the base, because it's going to have a bit of strength and shadow and solidity. I might add a bit of black in there so it's not fully black, a little bit of green. Need this to go a little bit behind. Just so it sits in the ground a little bit more. And just a little flash of the lighter green through it will make it feel like, because it is just a folly, it's not a huge building. Well, it's huge, but you know, it's not right perched on the edge of a precipice. I think I'm going to have to call it a day because it's already 12:05. So apologies about the internet issues. There's absolutely nothing I can do about that, unfortunately. It's the first time it's happened in 3 years. Normally, it's okay and it restarts, but this time, sadly, that didn't happen. I will take a photograph of this and post it, and I will try and keep the two videos together if I can. As I say, the next free demo is on the 1st of October. 1st of October, and it's an autumn woodland lane in mixed media, so there might be watercolours, acrylics, wax crayons, or pastels and chalks and things within that as well. But I'll post this on the shop page so you can see it a bit more clearly. So thank you ever so much for sticking with me and for your company throughout the stress, and I will see you all soon. Have a wonderful weekend. Avoid the thunderstorms if you can, and take care. Look after yourselves. Bye bye everybody. Bye bye.